Hello and welcome to day 11 of our weight training class or aerobic fitness class. My name is Eli here at Tarrant County College. Our toys for today, 2 gliders or paper plates and towels on a hard floor or a hard surface will work, and also a kettlebell. And if you don't have kettlebells, you can use a single hand weight and use that hand weight as your kettlebell or whatever your hand weight substitute might be. So finding ourselves moving into some wide, narrow, left leg is leading options. Breath, continuation, march it out, in, wide, narrow. And as usual, tennis shoes are recommended for this. I've got my toe gripper socks going on with me today, so I'll be a-okay. But you go with what feels best for your body. Also, supplying your own music to help keep you motivated. I do have some music playing in the background that you really can't hear. It might sound a little distracting for you in all reality, but I like to have music to keep my beat going. And maybe one of these days I'll remember to wear my AirPods so I can listen to that music at that time, but then I might end up shouting at you. We have 8 more counts with this leg, leading 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your leading leg, right leg leads, march it wide, narrow, out, in, breath. Continuation. I also have an elevated surface today to help me with some of my glider work. Last week when we worked gliders, I just kept my hands down to the floor performing planks. I do appreciate the elevated surface so I can drop down to my elbows and forearms and be similar to the same distance as a plank would be without putting the pressure of my body weight onto my wrists. When I was, about 12 years old, I broke my left wrist playing basketball of all things. And sometimes when I put too much pressure on it, it's just not the most comforting of feelings. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Break the board and breathe. Ten more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go into a bit of a side lunge. Laterally lunging, side to side, maybe add a toe tap. Maybe a windmill action motion. Keeping the abdominal core engaged. Last 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step knee strike, down. If you have an elevated surface that you'd like to use, you can alternate the leg. That knee strikes it up. If your hamstrings can handle it and you want to add a front kick, go for it. Add that front kick. Potential cross punch as well. 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish up with this particular one. We're going into some static stretching. Reach one arm up, laterally flex to a side, maybe tug onto this arm, maybe look up towards the ceiling. Always breathe. We switch on over to the other side and breathe here as well. For 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back to center, quad stretch, standing thigh stretch. If you need to hold on to a wall, you can. We breathe. For 4 more counts. 3, 2, 1. Trade it out, other side, and breathe. Sometimes a little bit more balanced on one side over another. Potential gluteal stretch. You can sit down if you'd like, ankle to thigh. I'm actually going to stay up and actually use my ballet bar. And because I can pull onto this ballet bar, I can adjust as I straighten and fold through the knee joint of my foreleg to intensify the sensation, or not. 4 more counts on this leg. 3, 2, 1. Trade it out, other side, ankle to thigh, and breathe. Possibly experiment as you fold and straighten through the knee joint of your foreleg. It's okay to be in a seated position, hinging your heart center forward on your elevated surface. For 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring ourselves up. Sumo squat, wide legs. Sink your booty down towards the floor. And breathe. Picking up with some kettlebell swings shortly. I'm going to kind of give you a bit of a side view today because my clock is over there to make sure we've got our 30-second intervals working for us. 4 more counts like this. 3, 2, 1. Bringing ourselves up. Let's pick up our kettlebell. Clock starts in 4, 3, 2, 1. Double arm swings. Breathing in through the nose. We squat on down, blow out through the mouth as we apply pressure into our heels and stand ourselves up. 30-second intervals. Moving into our single arm swings shortly. Letter T shape with the non-kettlebell arm in 5, 4, 3, 2, single arm. Pressing through our heels to assist us in standing ourselves up. We fold at the hip joint. We fold at the knee joint. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other arm, single arm, kettlebell swings. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Single glider. 1 foot on. If you need the assistance of a ballet bar, you can, and I'm going to continue through with this same leg. I don't need to hold on to my ballet bar there, but I do need to take a look at that clock for our interval span. So I'm going to face this direction. You choose how deep you fold through the knee joint of the leg that's not moving. It's this leg, the one that's not on the glider, that's doing the work. Press through the heel to stand ourselves up. Running man coming up here shortly. Running man option begins now if you want the foot that's on the glider, featherweight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg, continuous clock. Breathing in through the nose, blow out through the mouth, through our pursed lips to assist us, and standing ourselves back up. Last week we did a little bit of glider work. We're going to make it a little bit more intense today in our efforts. When we finish this particular interval, we'll go into our side lunge, placing the glider on the other foot or under that other foot. Breathing in through the nose as we lunge down, blow out through the mouth to press to our heel to stand ourselves up. Pulsing options begin now. Running man if you want 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going back to our first foot on the glider. Clock starts now. Side lunge, hinge your heart center forward. Let that glider go out to the side. If you want, add a twist away from the glider. I typically like to keep it straight forward, hinge the heart center forward, so my spine becomes parallel to the floor. It may or may not be completely parallel, and that's okay. Press through the heel of the non-glider leg. Pulsing options begin now. Fold and straighten through your glider knee, or to make it harder, keep that glider knee straight. Fold and straighten through your other leg. 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, other leg. Side lunge. Breathing in through the nose. Blow out through the mouth, through our pursed lips. Possibly add that twist if that twist is in your arsenal for today. When we complete this interval, we'll return to our double arm swings. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth. Keep your abdominal core engaged to protect your low back. Pulsing options begin now. If you want, fold it straight through your glider knee, or the other leg is harder. 10, 9, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Double arm swings. In 3, 2, 1. Fold those knees and straighten. Press through your heels to assist you in standing back up. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through our pursed lips. Returning to those single arm options shortly. In 4, 3, 2, 1, single arm. Letter T shape with your non-kettlebell arm. If your kettlebell is too heavy, you can stick with your double arm swings. Ten more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other arm, and breathe. We'll start off with side lunge on the single leg glider option. We'll go 45 seconds and then stay on that leg and do your elevator lunge before we transfer over to the other side. A little bit of a burnout for the booty of your non-glider leg. Beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, actually let the kettlebell down, and we'll start this clock in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clock has begun. Side lunge. So this leg that doesn't have the glider is going to get the majority of the work here. Breathing in through the nose, blow out through the mouth. Maybe add that twist away from your glider if you so desire. Breathing in through the nose, blow out through the mouth, through our pursed lips to stand ourselves up. Pulsing options begin now if you want, or regular pace. Elevator lunge after this one, same leg working. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elevator lunge, and then press through this heel to stand ourselves up. Up to you if you actually hit the floor with your hands or not. When we complete this elevator lunge on this leg, we'll continue with elevator lunge on the other leg. Running man pulsing options will arrive shortly. You can stick with this pace if you prefer. Running man begins now if you want. Breath continuation. 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elevator lunge, continuous clock. Breathing in through the nose, blow out through the mouth, through our pursed lips. Pulsing options begin now. If you want, maybe add that running man breath continuation and engage your core. 8, 7, 6, 5. Side lunges next. 3, 2, 1. Continuous clock. Side lunge. Potentially add your twist away from your glider. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth as we stand ourselves up. Double arm swings coming up with those kettlebells. With a potential step touch in between. Pulsing options begin now if you want. Breath continuation. Last 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Double arm swings. Clock starts now. Maybe add a step touch in between if you'd like. When we complete this interval, we'll move into our crazy eights. Actually changing my mind, single arm upright row. In 4, 3, 2, 1, single arm upright row. Maybe flip your wrist at your face for an overhead press. Maybe add a yoga chair squat. If you happen to have a Bosu and want to stand on your Bosu during this, you're welcome to do so. Maybe just stick with your upright row, possibly include your overhead press. Maybe add your yoga chair squat. Switch it over, other hand. Up to you if you're including the overhead press. Up to you if you're including the yoga chair squat. We'll pull our gun out of its imaginary holster in 10, 9. I'm going to use my lighter load. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First hand. Pull your gun out of its imaginary holster. Shoot at your target. Maybe add a twist of your torso and then put it back away. This is one that heavier loads are extremely challenging. So if you happen to have a lighter load, even if it's a hand weight, or can't good, you need to go for that lighter load. Five, 4, 3, 2, other arm, lunging the other leg forward. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through our pursed lips. Returning to our double arm swings with the option for the step touch in between. In 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double arm swings. The clock starts now. Maybe add a step touch while you're swinging up. Breathing in through the nose. Blowing out through the mouth, through our pursed lips. Uncle, single arm upright row. Maybe flip your wrist at your face for your overhead press. Maybe add your squat. Squat is optional, overhead press is optional. You could stick with just your overhead press if you prefer. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other arm. Potential overhead press. Possible upright row only. Potential squat. Flipping the wrist at your face if you're attempting the overhead press. When we complete this interval, going back to our first hand for pulling your gun out of its holster, and again, I'll go for my lighter load. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull your gun out of its holster, and 3, 2, 1. Shoot at your target, and then put that gun away. Fold elbow straighten, fold elbow straighten. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through our pursed lips. Double gliders coming up. When we complete the other interval for the last hand on this, pull the gun out of its holster, switch it out, and begin. Clock has started. Less than 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we've got double gliders here. I'm going to have elbows and forearms on my elevated surface. You're welcome to have flat hands to the floor. We've got our plank position. Keep your head along with your spine, double knee tuck. And then push on back. To make this a little bit more interesting, as you bend your knees, bring them over to one elbow, plank back parallel, then bend knees over to the other elbow. Little dancing jackrabbit, bear, whatever you want to call it. Work through those obliques. Seven more counts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Back to some leg work. We're going to sit on our surface. Bosu is way too low. If you have a chair that's up against the wall that won't move, go for that. Raise, actually both feet down. We stand up and we sit down. Ooh, that's low. All right, now to make it more interesting, raise one leg. Try to stand up. Not going to happen. This is too low of a surface for me. If I were here and my surface was at the regular height of a chair, I could do that single leg. All right, rest this foot down. Try out the other leg. And in fact, this leg I might be, not able to do it. Squat down and stand on up. In the future, I'm going to have my chair in the other room where I am able to sit down. But since my elevated surface is a lot lower, my old lady muscles aren't going to handle it for today to drop my booty all the way down. For 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going back to our double gliders. This time around, plank it on out. You can just hang out in a plank if you don't want to do the movement. But pike up, keep the knees straight, and then plank out. Eye gaze when you pike your hips up. Look towards your feet. When you plank out, look towards your fingers. Shh. Shh. A lot of abdominals working for us. Shh. Shh. 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, and uncle. Lose those gliders. Grab your kettlebell. Ready for double arm swings, single knee bend. Go for it. Keep my eye on that clock, 30-second intervals. If you chose the single knee bend, trade it out. Other leg, single knee bend. Single arm swing in 3, 2, 1. And you can have the single knee bend or the double knee bend, up to you. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other hand. Single knee bend or double knee bend. Up to you. Less than 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Single glider. On this single glider here, you've got a curtsy to glide on out. Maybe lift the arm of your glider leg. You can have this hand onto a sidewall, a broomstick, the back of your dining room table chair. I'm thinking I need one. Breathing in and breathing out. For 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Pulsing options begin now. If you want, keep it low, 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 or regular pace. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and other leg gets that glider. Curtsy to a standing position. If you want to place your floor legs hand onto a sidewall, a broomstick for balance, kitchen countertop, back of the dining room table chair, you go for it. Tricep dips from our elevated surface after we get our pulses in. Pulsing options begin now. If you want, keep that booty low, 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 or regular pace. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your elevated surface. Harder to have knees straight. Fingers facing the floor, not behind you. We fold our elbows and we straighten. Easier to bend those knees. Easier to walk your feet in closer towards your booty. You know what's going on with your triceps. You know what your body can handle. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through those pursed lips. For 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go back to that curtsy. Lunge with your glider. Curtsy and up. Pulsing options begin now. If you want, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and other leg in 4, 3, 2, 1, curtsy to stand. I'm going to do something a little different, possibly adding the gliders instead of those tricep dips, but if it doesn't work for you, you can go back to your tricep dips on the next experiment. I'm not sure if it's going to work for me. Pulsing options begin now if you want. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the gliders nearby your elevated surface. So, here I am. You can go to your tricep dips, and basically I'm just going to sit down and then stand myself up. Now, very easy, but with the gliders, place the gliders underneath my feet. I stand up, and now instead of sitting down, I keep my legs straight, and I glide forward, let my booty go down, not necessarily a tricep, but then pike my hips up and come up to a standing position. So, and try to keep those knees straight. I'm having a hard time with this one. Glide forward, and can you come back up? Ooh, didn't quite make it. All right, triceps to finish off for 5 more counts. 4, 3, I tried, 2, and 1. Good. Stand yourselves back up. Let's grab that kettlebell for your crazy 8s. Clock starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend those knees and create a little figure 8 around your legs. 30 seconds in this direction, and then we'll move into 30 seconds in the opposing direction. Imaginary saran wrap wrapped around your waistband. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse the direction of these crazy 8s. Abdominal engagement. Last 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Double arm swing, maybe single knee bend. At the 15-second mark, we'll switch over to the other knee folding if you have the single knee bend option. That's our halfway point. Trade it out. Other knee bends. It's okay to have a double knee bend here. Single arm with potential single knee bend in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. 30 seconds with this single arm. It's okay to have a double knee bend. Ten more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other arm. Possible single or double knee bend, depending on what you did on the first side. Crazy 8s when this interval ends. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Crazy 8s. Head above the heart center. Breath continuation. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Seven more slow counts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right. From here, we're getting into a little bit of abdominal work. Finding ourselves on our backs, knees are bent, soles of the feet to the mat. One ankle to thigh, hands can go to your forehead, behind the head, or crisscross in front of your chest. Armpit towards opposite knee. Now the foot that's on the ground, that's the shoulder that's lifting off of the mat, going towards the elbow, or going towards the knee of the opposite leg. Now, as I lift my shoulder, I can lift the bottom foot off and add more to this oblique pigeon crunch. As I drop my shoulder, I can drop my foot back down. Blow out through the mouth as I curl up, twist. Breathe in through the nose as I float it back down. Shh. Shh. 8 more counts on this side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Trade it out, other side, ankle to thigh. Possibly just armpit towards opposite knee. Potentially raise that bottom foot off of the floor and add a little bit more here. Your hands, if they're behind the head, serve as a hammock for your head and not a crane. Blowing out through the mouth, breathing in through the nose. Eight more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to do some outer thigh work. You can lay on your side to make this easier. I'm going to come up to a kneeling position. Straighten this leg. Breathe in, lift and point the top leg. Breathe out, flex through the heel. We lower 8. In, lift and point. Blow out, flex and press down 7. In, lift, out, flex and press 6. In, lift, out, flex and press 5. In, lift, out, flex and press 4. In, lift, out, flex and press 3. In, lift, out, flex and press 2. In, lift, and out, flex and press down 1. Breathe in, lift and point. Breathe all of your air out, 10 small circles. We go 10, 9, breathe, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse, 10, 9, breathe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here, breathe in, breathe out, bend the knee, flex the foot, kick your butt. Breathe in, we straighten and point. Blow out, we bend and flex. Breathe in, straighten and point. Breathe out, 5 more. Breathe into point. Blow out, 4. Breathe in as we point. Breathe out, 3. Breathe in, point. Blow out, 2. Breathe in, point, and blow out, 1. Breathe in, point. Breathe out, release this leg down. Lay over on your other side or just trade it out to kneel on the other leg. Breathe in, we lift and point the top leg. Breathe out, flex and press down, 8. In, lift. Out, flex and press 7. Out, flex and press 6. In, lift and point. Blow out, flex and press 5. In, lift, out, flex and press 4. In, lift, out, flex and press 3. In, lift, out, flex and press 2. In, lift, and out, flex and press down 1. Breathe in, we lift and point the top leg. Breathe all of our air out, 10 small circles. 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse, 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend the knee. Flex the foot. Kick the butt. Breathe in. We straighten and point. Blow out. We bend and flex. Breathe in. Straighten and point. Breathe out. 5. Breathe into point. Blow out. 4. Breathe in. Straighten and point. Blow out. 3. Breathe in as we point. Breathe out. 2. Breathe into point and blow out. 1. Breathe in. Point. Release down. Cat, cow. Hands underneath shoulders. Knees underneath sit bones. Breathe out, we round our mid back and drop our head. Angry cat, breathe in. Little bit of an arch to the back. Breathe out when we round, scooping through those abdominals, melting through those shoulders. Breathe in as we arch. Blow out as we round. Breathe in as we arch. And blow out as we round. Breathing in as we arch. Good. Straighten your legs forward. Flexed feet. You can lean back or you can bring yourselves up to genie arms, quads. Breathe in, prepare. Breathe out with a parallel foot. Raises one leg. Pulls it up for 10. 9, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Small circles. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse 10. 9, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, cross, straighten, breathe out, up, down. In, cross, straighten, breathe out, up, down. Breathe in, cross, straighten, breathe out, up, down. In, cross, straighten, breathe out, up, down. 4 more. In, cross, straighten, out, up, down. 3, cross, straighten, out, up, down. 2, cross, straighten, out, up, down. And 1, cross, straighten, breathe out, up, down. Pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, and uncle. What we do to one leg, we do to the other. Breathe and prepare. Parallel foot for round 1. Breathe out slightly, lift it up, pulse it up for 10. 9, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Small circles. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse 10. 9, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. Breathe in, cross, straighten, breathe out, up, down. In, cross, straighten, breathe out, up, down. In, cross, straighten, breathe out, up, down. Breathe in, cross, straighten, breathe out, up, down. In, cross, straighten, breathe out, up, down. 3 more. In, cross, straighten, out, up, down. 2, cross, straighten, out, up, down. And 1, cross, straighten, breathe out, up, down. Pulse 10. Last round. 8, 7, 2, and uncle. Excellent. All right. From this seated position, let's do a little stretch here. If you want, you can find your pulse. Clock starts here in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Stop. Whatever your number just was, multiply that by 10, and you can enter that on your submission for day 11 and our workout. So from here, let's get a nice stretch in. Bend one knee and twist around to the side. Get a nice rotation of your spine. You can look over your back shoulder. I'm going to look at you so you can hear my voice projecting towards you. So I've got a question of the day. Tell me one thing that you've learned from another adult in your life, whether it's your mother, your father, grandma, grandpa, or a neighbor. Somebody that gave you a lesson that you appreciate. My particular lesson is, I remember one of my college coaches, I think, saying this: talk is cheap, actions speak louder than words. And so that's something that has stuck with me. You can say anything that you want, but your actions really do show how you feel about possibly another person or your community or society as a whole. Come on back, but your particular experience of maybe some advice that somebody gave you, let's switch around to the other side and balance this out. So that's my question of the day for you. Who was the person that influenced you, and what was that piece of advice? Or who is that person? Six more counts here on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We're going to get a little bit closer to the floor and return to some more abdominal work. As we lay down on our backs, we're raising our legs up, feet up to the height of our knees. Tilt your pelvis in to protect your low back. This is called the Pilates 100. It's okay to keep your feet resting to the ground, or if you need to rest your feet to the ground, go for it. Breathe in, dip your chin to your chest. Breathe out, curl up, lift up like a crutch. Maybe straighten the knees to make it a little harder. Start to pulse your arms up and down without bobbing your head. Now breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Blow out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blow out. 2, 3, 4, 5. 490 in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe Breathe in, bend the knees, reach, reach forward. Breathe out, rest. Everything back down. Well done. Finding ourselves, staying here on our backs, going into something called the teaser from our Pilates mat repertoire. I'm going to start off simple, and then after 2 repetitions, graduate to the next level. You can stick at the previous level. Arms reach up and overhead. My hands are not hitting the floor. My bottom 2 ribs are connected to the mat. Breathe in, I raise my fingertips to the sky, dipping my chin to my chest. Blow out, I curl on up. I call it the ab prep. It's like a crunch position. Breathe in, raise the fingertips to the ceiling, head and shoulders stay where they are. Breathe out, slowly rest the shoulders, the head, and the arms to our starting position. Breathing in, fingertips to the sky, nodding your heads yes. Blow out when we flex forward into our ab prep position. Breathe in, raise the fingertips to the ceiling. Breathe out to rest, everything back down. I'm going to sit up into my teaser diagonal. It's going to feel like a sit-up, but it's a rounded back, not a straight back. I have to walk my feet farther from my booty to achieve this. Breathe in, fingertips, keeping the feet anchored on this round. Blow out, we flex forward, ab prep or teaser diagonal is what I'm demonstrating with my shoulders off of the mat and my middle back off of the mat. Breathe in, teaser arms. Breathe out to rest, everything back down to our starting position. Breathe in, fingertips to the sky, nodding the head yes. Blow out, flex forward, ab prep or teaser diagonal. Breathe in, biceps by ears. Breathe out as we release back down to our starting position. Maybe raise one leg up into a Pilates tabletop. Breathe in, fingertips, nodding the head yes. Blow out, we flex forward, possibly straighten through this knee joint. Breathe in, teaser arms. Breathe out, fold through this knee joint, slowly release back down to our starting point. Breathing in, fingertips, nodding our heads yes. Blow out, we flex forward, ab prep or teaser diagonal. Breathe in, biceps by ears. Breathe out as we release back down to our starting point. Rest this leg down. Try the other leg to tabletop if you chose a tabletop leg. Breathe in, fingertips, nodding our heads yes. Blow out, flex forward, possibly straighten through this knee joint. Breathe in, biceps by ears. Breathe out as we release back down to our starting position. Breathing in, fingertips, nodding our heads yes. Blow out, we flex forward, ab prep or teaser diagonal. Breathe in, biceps by ears. Breathe out as we release back down to our starting position. Possibly imprint the spine and tabletop both legs. Breathe in, fingertips, nodding our heads yes. Blow out, flex forward, maybe straighten through these knees into your teaser diagonal. Breathe in, fingertips to the sky. Breathe out, fold those knees to alleviate low back pressure to our starting point. Last, breathe in, fingertips, nodding our heads yes. Blow out when we flex forward, ab prep or teaser diagonal. Breathe in, fingertips to the sky. Breathe out as we release everything back down. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Possibly rock a little bit side to side. Always breathe. We're going to stay here on our backs. Return to our ankle to thigh position. Modified pigeon pose. This time around, no crunches. We raise our bottom leg if that's okay for us. Hand can go inside the whole creep of our legs, clasping our hands around the hamstrings of our bottom leg. We breathe. If you'd like to take your hand and press your knee away from your body to intensify the sensation, you can. You can stack knees on top of each other and pull your feet towards your face. We may have done that yesterday or in our last class or 2 classes ago. I can't remember what room I was in when I did it, but I remember doing it within our last 2 sessions. 6 more counts, breath continuation here on this side. 5, piriformis stretch, gluteal stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down, switch out other side, ankle to thigh, and possibly wrap your hands behind the hamstring of your bottom leg. Possibly stack knees on top of each other, pulling your feet towards your face if you have your knees stacked on top of each other. Breath continuation for 8 more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We release. We're going to straighten one leg forward, pull one knee into our chest, another rotation of our spine, pressing this knee away from us and breathing. We have 7 more counts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out, other side. Breath continuation. We have about 8 more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lay on our side for our sideline dancer pose. Bottom arm serves as a pillow. It's a quadricep stretch. Fold the knee joint of your top leg. Draw your heel in towards your booty and breathe. For 8 more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Switch it out to the other side. And breathe. Up dog coming up next, or swan dive prep, depending on your genre. We have 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Lay on your belly. Hands nice and wide down by your shoulders. Feet nice and wide as well. Apply pressure to those hands. Some of us can raise higher than others. Get a nice stretch through the low back. Tighten through the buttocks, lengthening ears away from our shoulders, and we're breathing. We have 8 more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose or shell stretch, sitting booty back towards heels. Knees can be together or knees can be apart. We breathe. Downward facing dog, curl those toes under. Lift those knees off, sink your head through your arms, attempt to press your heels down towards the floor. We breathe. We have starfish hands, even weight distribution amongst our fingertips and our palms. Walk your feet towards your hands or your hands towards your feet. Hang out in your forward fold. Maybe chest expansion, interlacing your hands behind your backs. If you'd rather be standing upright with your chest expansion, feel free to stand upright. If you are like me in a forward fold with your chest expansion, soften through those knees. Use the power of your legs to bring yourselves up to a standing position. Tricep stretch, raise one arm up, pat yourself on the back. Take the other hand to this elbow. Try to look forward as opposed to down. Potentially add a lateral flexion to this tricep zipper stretch. We return to center, trade it out, other arm, patting ourselves on the back. And tug onto this elbow, laterally flex, and breathe. Let's return to center, release our hands down. Tilt your right ear over towards your right shoulder, lengthening the muscles on the side of our neck. Return to center, switch out to the other side. Smiling happy faces. We're about done with this workout. Return to center, roll the shoulders back and down, up, out, back and down. Reverse. And there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you next time. Bye.